let's start with a guided meditation. And this one might be a little bit different. I'm going to have you contemplate certain questions. So if you possibly can, make yourself comfortable, close your eyes. If you're driving, of course, you can't do that. But if you can, make yourself comfortable, take a couple of slow, deep breaths. And the question that we've been contemplating is, what does enlightenment look like in life? And I want to ask that of you specifically, and ask it in relationship to certain parts of your life. So imagine you wake up the next morning, and whatever you might think enlightenment is or awakening is, it somehow magically happened to you during the night. Some people are just lucky that way. So you wake up and you're awakened. Well, what's different? What do you notice that you either have or don't have now that you're awakened? Notice if you feel different or if it's more of a different vantage point on what you're feeling. Notice if there's some thing that you feel is not there that used to be there, some obstacle that has been released. And now, as you imagine yourself doing your morning routine, maybe getting coffee or eating, how would you do it differently if you were suddenly enlightened or awakened? Would there be anything different? And as you imagine being at work, what might you do differently if you were more awakened or enlightened? Would you be kinder? Would you have more perspective? Would you have more peace? Would you treat yourself and your coworkers differently? Take some time and imagine and guess what would be different at work. If you suddenly woke up and you were more awakened or enlightened, how would you be different in your relationships? In your intimate relationship, if you have one, or with your kids or friends? Just imagine, what's your view of how you would be different in your relationships? And lastly, as you think about what would be different for you if you were awakened or more awakened, how would you relate to difficulty, difficult emotions, and difficult situations? What would be different as you had to deal with the stuff of life? Imagine what that would look like. And I have good news for you. You're already awakened. So all these things are possible. And your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to manifest this awakened consciousness that's already your nature into your daily life, your emotions, your work, and your relationships. So when you're ready, if your eyes were closed, slowly come back and live your awakening.